So I know it's been a while. I just wanted to talk a little bit about what's been going on with me. Turns out I had a lot of stuff happening in April. And we went to California for my brother's wedding, which was absolutely beautiful. I did bring my Plexus with me, but I did not take it. Wah, wah, wah. Okay, I know that was bad idea, bad choice. It just seemed like there was just a lot of stuff going on. I just couldn't keep track. Half the time I left the bottles at the hotel, or I would forget to take the Slim in the morning, and just everything was kind of out of whack. And then the next weekend that we got back, which was already a pre-planned trip before the wedding was even going to happen, my brother was going to be in town. So my mother's boyfriend threw like a huge party, and barbecue and good food and drinking, and there was a lot of stuff going on then too. So that put me in a place where basically 2 weeks I was inconsistent, and then the week before that I was dealing with a lot of, I guess, internal demons, especially when it came to trying to go find something for me to wear for the wedding. I think every plus size person, whether you're a man or a woman, trying to find dress clothes that look good on you, especially someone who's a little younger. I'm 29. I still want to be fashionable. I don't want to look like an old lady, and unfortunately that is what's available in my size, and I just wasn't really feeling it, and it got me really depressed. When you get into those feelings, and the fact that you're already upset with yourself because you can't find anything to wear, you're starting to feel defeated. Many different things that you try on, you're sweating when you're in the room, the changing room, and it just gets to you. And I had a really hard time, and it was really, they were there. My demons were right here, and they were talking in my ear, and they won for a little bit. But I did find something to wear, something I did feel comfortable in, and so I guess that was the main thing, at least on my end, because the whole thing was basically for my brother. That's what we were trying to find, nice things to wear, because he was getting married. That was the joyous occasion, and I needed to keep telling myself that stop making it about yourself, Elena. No one's gonna care what you're wearing. It's not about you. So but it was something internally that I was dealing with, and it won. I became inconsistent with my Plexus. Unfortunately, my scale is dead, the battery. I will bust out my notebook here in a minute and measure myself, see if I had any results. I know it's the 22nd would have been when I ended, but the fact that I've been so inconsistent, I'm going to go ahead and do measurements now. And this far out, I'm going to start getting back on track. Also, too, I know I put a video out on my Facebook page for my Plexus. It was very depressing. I was crying. I was upset because of the plane ride, and seatbelts not fitting and not being comfortable, and just being all in myself again. And, people who are trying to do weight loss, I know a lot of us get in ourselves. And, it's okay. It's okay for us to have those feelings. It's okay for us to be frustrated and stuff like that. But What's not okay is when we let that defeat us. And I let that defeat me for a few weeks here. But I have went ahead and starting to turn things around. My friend Stephanie, she did one of the trials for me, and she did amazing. She's now one of my Plexus customers, and she is showing the most improved. She's changed her portions. She's added more water. She even said, well, since I'm doing this, I'm going to exercise. And that's what she's been doing. So in turn, that has me like, well, I should be doing something too. So this is day 2 of me exercising. I found videos that she sent me, the ones that she does, but the same girl, she had different videos, and I preferred the other ones, so I'm doing that. It's like Zumba stuff. Never thought that I would really be interested in it, but it's a really good cardio. And, you know, it's fun. I like the music. I never really thought that I would be into that. I guess because I always thought, oh, well, I'm going to have to go somewhere and be in front of a bunch of people. Well, YouTube makes it really easy to just do it in the privacy of your own home. So you don't have any type of judgment feelings. So it's actually pretty fun. Yesterday, I did one video, and today I did 2 videos. So I'm going to keep trying to amp it up. I think I want to learn basically the like moves, choreography on the 2 videos that I found that I really like first before adding another one. So I may just like double those, like do one, do the other one, and then repeat. Just until I get really comfortable with that, and then I'll start trying different ones. But basically that's where my journey is at right now. I know I needed to put more stuff on my YouTube. I didn't want to ignore that because I have met people through YouTube that connect with me on my Facebook, which has been pretty awesome. And I want to be able to, you know, share with everyone. My Facebook page is public. My Facebook profile is private. You have to friend request me, but I'm very like, let me just say, my Facebook profile, which is my personal profile, it's a lot of family and like people I like physically know, like people I went to school with, people that I've worked with, family members, whether they're in California or wherever else they are. Most of them are in California, Kansas City, stuff like that. Just because I share things about my family, my life, my son, specifically, I try to keep adding to a minimal as far as, it's not that y'all are strangers, because I love you guys. You're watching me for a reason and you want to connect with me, and that's amazing. But don't think me as skittish just because I may not add you right away. I'll converse with you. You can always like my Facebook page, the Plexus with Sugar Skulls, and we can communicate that way. It's just I try to keep my Facebook profile just, you know, more family and friends, like people I know physically. So, because I don't have too many friends on Facebook as far as, like, I know there's groups and people will make friends through there, and, like, some people have, like, 5,000, like, 5,500 to 1,000 friends. Mine's not that big, so. But my Facebook, my Instagram is public, so if you ever wanted to follow me on that, it's XxSugarSkullzxX with a Z, XX. I do share stuff about my son on there, but I generally don't like say his name and stuff like that. So, I don't know. There may be some things that I have to tweak. But I just wanted to give everyone an update about what's going on. So as of right now, I'm going to go ahead and do some measurements real quick. And I will compare from when I started to where I am now with having a lot of inconsistency. Just to show you guys, like, this is what happens if you aren't on track with doing it. So I'll be right back. Okay. So I did my measurements, and, well, on, March 29th, I did weigh in at 333. This was my 1 week result from the 22nd of March starting. So this was my 1 week result. I think I did share this with you guys. I wasn't sure though. So 29th, I weighed in at 333. So that was a total of 2.6 pounds lost. My neck was 18. My chest was, and this is all in inches. My chest was 56. My waist was 55. My hips were 52 and a half. Right arm 17, left arm 16, right thigh 27, and left thigh 25 and a half. So in total, in that 1 week, starting from the 22nd, I lost 2.5 inches. Well, doing my measurements now, unfortunately, like I said, my scale, the battery is dead. So last known weight, I went to the doctor like not that long ago, and I was 334. So as far as things go right now, I've gained a pound. My neck was the same. My chest was the same. My waist, unfortunately, I did gain 1.5 inch back in my waist. So, wah, wah. I also did gain 1 inch back in my hips. Wah, wah. My right arm did go down 1/2 inch to 16 inches instead of 17. Left arm, right thigh, left thigh, all the same. So I gained 2.5 inches back, lost 1/2 inch. So that right there shows you what happens when you're not consistent. That too has also been me not even exercising. I did change the way that I was eating, watched my portions, got my water intake, but now I wanted to implement exercising, and that's what Stephanie has me excited for. And actually I've been feeling really good, like these past 2 days after I exercise, like I'm happy, like those endorphins, makes you feel good. So been having good days after my workouts. So, and then I'm able to do the rest of the stuff that I need to do around the house. So that needs to be done. So that's a plus. So unfortunately, this is what happens when you're not consistent with your Plexus. I'm thanking the Lord right now that it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I really thought that that I gained a lot more than what I really did. It was only 1.5 inches in my waist and 1 inch on my hips, that I could be thankful for. It could have been like 3 to 5, and that would have been scary. So yeah, it was a good sign when I didn't come back to you guys like in tears, all red-eyed and puffy. So but it shows when you're inconsistent. It's not going to help you. And that right there also goes to show that you have to be consistent with everything that you're doing. Your water, your eating, the choices that you're making to eat, and knowing that, you have to take these pills. I mean, if you want results, you got to work for them. It's not gonna just happen. Being someone as overweight as I am, if I want to get to where I want to be, I need to be consistent. And I can be thankful that the fact that I wasn't consistent didn't basically burn me in the ass as much as I thought it was going to. Because believe me, I felt really down lately, like, oh geez, I gotta get back on track. Like I was afraid to do my measurements for you guys there because I was afraid what I was gonna see. I don't like my numbers, but when I originally started my Plexus, I was close to 350 pounds. I am now down to the 330s, and I'm proud of myself for that. I'm very proud of myself for that. It may not seem like a lot. I know anyone who's just now coming in and watching me right now, like, oh, she's still huge. Like, what is she? Yes, I know I'm still big, but coming from someone who was almost 350 pounds to now being in the 330s, the low 330s, that's something that means a lot to me and shows that I can do it. And now that I'm going to implement exercising, doing what I should be doing in the first place, because if someone being as big as I am, and if I'm really pushing to lose all of this weight, there's gonna be some saggage, and I want to try and tone as much as I can along with losing the weight. So if someone being as big as I am for as long as I've been, I'm gonna have loose skin. But if I can tone while I'm losing the weight, it'll help from it being not as bad of a... I don't even know how to describe it, man. It looks crazy. I don't want to look too crazy. I already am crazy. My looks can't be crazy either. But that's what girdles are for, girl. What? High five. That's what it's for. Smooth you out. But anyway, that's just something that, you know, I really need to start, I need to start doing is adding exercise. And if I could do it in the privacy of my own home, this is something I should have been doing a long time ago. I know for my Facebook people, you've seen all of the crazy things that I've tried to do before, the hula hooping, I have that group that I was doing like daily challenges, just a lot of other things. I tend to quit too fast. Although hula hooping, I don't think I'll ever try again because I can't hula hoop to save my life. If Satan were to give me a hula hoop and say, give me 3 turns or your soul, I would just be like, just take my soul now. Just take it. Because I can't hula hoop for nothing. So that was one of those crazy things that were out. But as far as Plexus, I know that it works. I'm seeing results myself. The results that I'm seeing with Stephanie, even though she's having a bit of a struggle right now as far as she's thinking she's plateauing and stuff like that. It all comes in time, and there's going to be hard times, but, from the outside looking in, she's doing amazing, and I'm so proud of her, and I really want her to be like my face of Plexus, like as a distributor, as an ambassador for Plexus. She's my face. And I will be having a video with her soon, so you guys can get to know her a little more. And I will be working on my trials, the experiment that I did. I know I've said this before, but I will be doing the trial videos, getting those set up and all of that. I've just been having some problems with my laptop. But I will get that done for you all so you can see everyone's journey. Everyone had some great results. There was someone that had to quit early, but at least they tried it. And another thing too, they got results as well. So I'm just saying. I will have those out to you. This was my update, and I will be getting back on track. So, thank you for listening. I know I'm always pretty winded, but I love you guys. I want to share everything with you, and I can't wait to get that other video up for you guys. I will do it. I promise. I'm getting on it. I love you guys. Bye.